Mildy, off the grid down under, southwest Western Australia. Well, it's been a while since I did a bit of a video. Had a bit of rain, team member went down, bit crook. Here we are in the beginning of May, on the 3rd or 4th of May, lost count. Yeah, haven't done much ramming in the last month, but I'll give you a bit of a run through from up here. Getting ready to have a bit of a burn, to be honest. I'll give you a look where we're up to. It looks like someone else over the hills having a burn. Them prescribed burns, they really kill the forest. Anyway, here we go. I'll just spin her around. Bit of wood there. Here's where I sit up here and have a bit of a burn up here. There they are, burning over there on the other side of the hill. So yeah, with the build, that's it so far. Did that little one today, only 4 hours. It's quite a wide one. It's maximum as wide as we can go, but that's only up to 4.5 boards, no big scaffs, so that only took about 4 hours. So I'll give you a bit of a run through on where we are at. If you remember the last video, I don't know if you're up to date with the videos, but the last video I was working on that little one in between, and I was going to I had to do that last big 4.2er. I'll just come down and give you a bit of a story on the 4.2. Each panel has a bit of a story. So that 4.2er, the last one, if you remember, in the last video I was saying whether I had the last one in me. Well, it nearly killed me, that wall. It was 11.5 hours, and we remember I was saying we were going to get two of my daughters to help make it all easier and quicker. Normally, in the past, those big ones were just me and my wife. We knock them out in 10.5 hours. But that one, it did nearly kill me. It was 11.5 hours. That's a big day for a bloke of my age, I'll tell you. But I'll tell you what happened. So the other ones were 10.5 hours, so with the help and hands on the bobcat, I was hoping to knock it out, 9 hours. But we did something a bit different, and it wasn't until we did this wall that we worked out what we did a bit different. Normally, when it's just me and my wife ramming, we do the first three, if you see them 600 lifts, first three the bobcat comes and just tips the dirt in, and then we just ram. With panel 4 and 5, normally my wife shovels those, and then I do the buckets up on 6 and 7. But what was happening when we got hands, you remember in January, and I was out here in the last video, and I think I was showing you how we'd finished all this out here. We had hands helping, but what we do, we set up the scaff like it is there in the front and shovel from the front. The bobcat comes up and we just stand on the scaff and just shovel from the front. So we were in that mode. And what happened with this one, we had it set up and someone come up with the idea, let's set the back scaff up early and all that, and then we were shoveling out the front here, right? And then the wife was shoveling number 4 from the front, and normally on number 4 the bobcat can almost tip it and you just rake the dirt down. We learned on this one, 2 of us raking the dirt quite quick, and we're shoveling 4 together, and then got to 5 and she couldn't reach, so I had to shovel all 5 myself. and then the buckets for 6, and then 7, the end of the day, lifting the buckets right up into 7 and ramming it. Man, nearly killed me. And so when we'll come to this wall, which is nearly as big, just a little taper off at the top there, still 7 boards high, I was shuddering. I was going, no, because I couldn't work out what we did wrong. How come it took 11 hours with all the extra help? And then on this one, I thought, oh no, I can't. I must be getting old or something. I can't. I don't think I could do another 11-hour day. It'd kill me. So I was thinking maybe we do it in 2 days or what. Anyway, got up, got all pumped, had Ange and Tess helping again. Sophie trips up and down the ladder, and then yeah, we worked out that you rake it from the back on 4 and 2 of us shoveling on 5 from the back. Had that knocked out in 9 hours. Beautiful bit of work. Yeah, so that's and that's all done now. All there, done that fill-in bit. That's all done. I'll bring you down the hall here. Yeah, still learning. You never underestimate the power of Daisy. Doesn't look too bad up here but it looked worse with the board. Did this the other day, this overhang, and what happened, I wanted to ram it in nice and tight there, and up there, the second bolt up, you can see where the bolt might have gone, but I pulled the bolt out to ram, and then I rammed it, and then I thought, oh no, I won't put it back in, it'll be right, it's only a little thing, and I don't know, you can see it's bulged out a bit there at the bottom. Looked worse with the board on, but that's all bulged out and then got straight up the top there. Yeah, and then knocked this one out today, which is easy. 4 hours work, beautiful. So we haven't got too much more to go. So as I said, it's all downhill. Actually, you just got one more of these down there above the bathroom door, and then it's all downhill from there. So yeah, got to knock this one out in the dunny here. You see the wasp nest up there? We've rammed and everything in here. We've rammed, and I said the day they sting me, they're going. So we've rammed all this in here, and they're still yet to sting me. So yeah. So we just got to fill this little one in here in the dunny, and then put this one in, and then yeah, down here just got a bit to go. Yeah, so that's it. That's the hallway. Pretty much done. I can start on the roof soon. Yeah, someone yeah, so nearly killed me, that big wall, but that's it. It's all done now. That's it. Someone did say in the comments about want to know the story of the hair. Abdullah, this is a hair story. So I've had this block here since about 2016. Yeah, I think it's changed me a little bit. I used to get round with what I call the manicured head, where you're off to the getting around the suit and tie, and you're off to the barbers every 6 weeks, get run the number 1 over, shaving every day, trying to keep up the image and all that. I call that my manicured head. I call this one my unmanicured head. So it was around 2019, the beginning of 2019. I thought, I won't cut a hair on my head for a year, see what happens. So yeah, went through the year, didn't cut any hair, not shaving or anything. Don't know if I can go back to shaving again. And you got to the end of the year, so coming up to January 2020, just before COVID actually, and I said, oh yeah, time to shave it all off. And my youngest daughter, Ange, she's nearly 15 now, she was 12 then, started crying, no Dad, don't cut it off, don't cut it off. So I sort of let it go for a little bit longer and just been letting it go. My orange hair, still waiting for it to go grey, to be honest. And yeah, she's 15, nearly 15 now, and don't want to know me, Yeah, that's how it works. How I explain parenting. When they're 7, parents, you know everything. You're like gods. When they're 15, you know nothing. Anyway, it's all good. So that's the story of the hair. Now I don't know when to cut it off. I don't know if I can go back to shaving every day. Yeah, anyway, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Trying to get up to 800 subscribers there. Just a couple off. Don't forget to share and subscribe and that. I'll give you a bit of a look at the sun. There's a bit of a fire going on over there. And I'll give you a bit of a look at the sun here. As the sun sets on my day, eh? Yeah. I was going to give you a bit of a look from the front down there. I might take you around the outside. So the house has dwarfed the donga a bit. It's all dwarfing the donga. I think I'll go down this way. Yeah, so that's it from the front. Not too much to go with the ramming, but winter I think's getting in the way. We had a bit of rain, and about a month ago we had about 1.5 inches in one sort of night, a few hours. It all ran down the thing and went from a bloody dust bowl to too wet to do anything. So what we've been doing is sieving a bit of dirt and then covering it up with the tarps, try and keep it dry. I don't know if winter will beat me, and I just made that one today. That was the end of the last pallet of cement, so I'm just wondering whether I get another one. If you don't use it, it sort of goes a bit hard and off over winter. So yeah, that's the joint there. It's come a fair way. Got the front door in. Gonna do them 2 bedrooms. And then, yeah, all done. But I don't know if I'm going to get it done before it gets too wet. It's been dry this week. Last week was a bit wet. So yeah, that's it, folks. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all that. I heard a beauty the other day. I'm not in there, but maybe I should say something controversial. Get a few extra subscribers and likes and that. You know, I won't say it. I'll tell you next time. So yeah, that's the hair for Abdullah. If anyone wants to know the teeth story, a bit of a story about the teeth and what happened to the teeth, just saying in the comments. We'll catch you next time.